So let's get straight into this video. And before I begin, I just want to say everything that I'm going to say in this video is allegedly. So please do not come after me, because I'll be surprised at some of the messages I get about who watches my videos and where they end up at. I'm not trying to act like I'm a huge channel, but I do be surprised at the few people that are watching, who some of those people are. But yeah, it's not to say that nobody view matter. It's just I'm surprised. So yeah, I know I hear things behind the scenes in this industry. There's people that come to me and tell me things that they know I'm not gonna blow them up or whatever. So let's just say allegedly for what I'm gonna explain in this video ahead of time. Everything is allegedly. So funded engineer started getting messages yesterday early in the morning that funded engineer is gone. Something happened. And when I started getting the messages, of course, some of the messages people were explaining to me that this company right here, allegedly they are the back end for funded engineer. So people started telling me it's some 20-year-old kid that owns the company. They were sending me the kid's picture and information. I'm not interested in that. So to keep this video from being messy, I'm going to get into what I heard and what I think. So first of all, what I'm hearing is that funded engineer is another one of these companies that it was white labeled. So pretty much what white labeling is, people don't notice, because even with my software, people come to me and I was supposed to originally come to YouTube as a white label software salesman. That was my whole reason I came to YouTube. I was supposed to sell somebody else's software. And in the process of that deal not going the way I thought it should have went, I ended up coding my own software, because the person who I was doing that with, he didn't know that I knew how to code. I don't think he knew. He should have known. I don't think he did. So when he made the offer that he was making, it was just nowhere near favorable for me. I was going to end up getting screwed badly in that deal. So I ended up making my own software instead of white labeling his software. So I started learning in the beginning of my career on social media with trading that there's a lot of deals being made behind the scenes to present something to the public. So a lot of people in the Forex community, what they're doing is, let me pour some coffee for this. I got iced coffee today. Let me pour some. I'm gonna need it for this video. So what I've been finding out is that it's like the MLM thing. And that's why y'all notice when I talk about the MLM, I don't really bash MLMs, because I feel like a lot of people who are successful in this community right now, they owe that success to MLMs. And even though I never dealt with one, the most successful people I see on YouTube and Instagram came from an LMM. So obviously they know how to market. It must teach you how to market, because I'm not a good marketer. Now, that same attitude is transferring over to Forex. And Forex, even though people act like MLMs are gone, that mindset is still here. So a lot of these prop firms were people who saw that 90% of traders fail. So these are people who you watch on YouTube. These are people who are watching YouTubers who are creating these prop firms. And I'm not saying that's what happened with Funded Engineer, but the person who owns it is 20 years old or something like that. So they create these prop firms, and it's very inexpensive. If you have a 9-to-5 job, you can afford to save up a couple dollars and open your own prop firm. I actually was in the process of doing it. Now, the reason the government is kind of getting involved is because some of these prop firms are opening with very little paperwork, like licensing, and they're able to do what's happening here. So they need these companies, because it's just like me being a software developer. I have other software engineers that help me produce my products, right? So when it comes to creating a prop firm, you may have the money and you need to hire somebody or get a provider. So supposedly this company is the back-end provider for Funded Engineer. Their situation is just kind of what a messy situation is. It's not nothing to do with the government. It's not that they got shut down. Their own partner shut them down. So supposedly what happened is these people had some kind of disagreement over at FPFX with Funded Engineer, and they decided to if you ask Funded Engineer, they're gonna say it's a smear campaign, right? So we get into the gossiping and he said, she said. But if you ask FPX, they caught them manipulating their accounts. Now, just to be clear, because y'all know I'm exposed to truth. This is what I came to this video for. All these prop firms and brokers do this. I know people gonna get mad in the comments. Yo, why you say that about my favorite firm? I'm glazing, I'm riding the meat. Don't talk about my boy like that. Yada, yada. Yeah, I get it. Listen, they all do it. They all give people accounts. They all have fake accounts. They all have fake profits. They all do it. By now, y'all should not be surprised when y'all hear this. I've been warning y'all for the longest about this. This is why I sell software. I want you to forgive my language right now, for the professionals who are in here. If you're at work, mute what I'm about to say. I want y'all to rate these companies because they're going to do it to you. They do it to everyone. So you need to have as many advantages when you trade as possible. So that's why when I see people bashing indicators or bashing strategies that actually could be profitable, I get upset. Because these people that do it, if you follow the breadcrumbs, they're leading you to some kind of broker or prop firm that they make money off your trade. Okay? So I get upset because that's clearly a marketing strategy that is disguised as them being genuine to you as a trader when they're not. So anyway, so let's get into funded engineer. So pretty much what they're saying is funded engineer got into it with FPFX and they ran a smear campaign by exposing, allegedly, that they've been giving out fake accounts. People have been given prop firm accounts without passing challenges. The part I don't get is they should have known this because there are prop firms out there who offer free accounts to subscribers of the YouTubers, the gurus, pardon me, the influencers, pardon me, the trader, I mean, to say, that are promoting the broker, the prop firm. So y'all should have known right there that means that they can give you fake accounts. Because how can somebody get an account from a prop firm without passing a challenge? I have one prop firm that told me if I get 10 people to sign up, they'll give an account away. They'll give 3 accounts away to the subscribers right now. One prop, I'm not going to say the prop firm here, but I have a prop firm right now that sent me a message and said, hey, if you get 10 people to sign up, we're going to give away 3 accounts to 3 of your subscribers as a giveaway. Which I ain't gonna lie, that's dope. But it just tells you right there that they can give the accounts away. So what happened with funded engineer is a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because now it's like FPFX exposing them. It's kind of like they're going to say, hey, we're over here. Because remember the last video I did, I showed y'all the region of where these prop firms are. Where they're located, the government wouldn't necessarily mess with them. So it's making it look good in their part to actually give up. Or should I say sell out funded engineer. So it makes them look like they're being transparent. They're auditing their company because they claim this was just an audit. I'm gonna tell you what happened. They claim that they audited funded engineer. When they went and looked at the books and did the audit, they found out that people were getting free accounts. People were getting payouts that weren't real, and they were just pretty much faking everything about the trading over there. Some of the people that were involved in the company. Of course, it's gonna happen. Every prop firm and broker does this, and they just happen to get in trouble for it. So that's where we're at right now. This is not a situation where the government shut them down. We need these kind of things to happen. Unfortunately, for those of y'all that's gonna get mad in the comments or try to defend your favorite prop firm or broker, we need this to happen so that these cheap little $10,000 prop firms that pop up and sit up there and make all this money can go away. Because remember, the prop firm, how it opened doesn't really matter to you if you're a profitable trader. What matters is, are they paying you out? Are they predatory? Because really, I look at if they're predatory. A lot of these prop firms, that some of the stuff they get away with, it's amazing that they're even in business. And some of y'all defend these companies. Hey, the slippage, the stop loss situation. Just one prop firm, I'm not going to say the name. Someone just sent me a message telling me that you can't enter your trade. When you enter your trade, you're going to be placed a certain position away from where you entered. What the hell is going on with these prop firms now? So stick to the legit ones. They're the ones that are like, the ones that are not white labeled, I should say. And how do you find that out? You just got to do a little research and look. You can go to my website and look at some of the prop firms that I deal with. The ones that I find out they're doing something, I delete them. So you can always go to tradegameofficial.com and go to the prop firm tab and look at the prop firms that I currently have in cycle that me and some of the people in the Discord are taking trades with or taking challenges with. And you could kind of get an idea, because as I find out what's going on, I delete the prop firm, or I'll put little warnings there and I'll let you know, hey, this firm is on this type of BS or that type of BS, because at the end of the day, this is just what's going on. All right. So it's kind of unfortunate for the owner of the firm. I'm pretty sure that they can just change the name and come back as a different firm. That's all you got to really do in these situations. People don't do enough research to find out that, hey, this firm is the same person who owned that firm. People don't look that far into things. You change your name, get a good guru to promote your broker, your prop firm, and you're back on. You know, I mean, this is not really nothing important. It's really, to me, didn't even feel worth making a video about. But I said, let me make a video because people are messaging me about it. And let me let y'all know from my side what I heard. Because I did hear some mess behind the scenes that these two people were beefing. and they decided to out the prop firm because the prop firm. This is what I'm hearing is the reason. Now let's get into the gossip. I'm hearing the real reason FPX decided to audit funded engineers because funded engineer was gonna stop using them as a back end, and they wanted to become their own back end, which should always be the goal if you're a white label, to actually get to some point where you're gonna want to do it yourself. And that's one of the reasons I've never white labeled anything, or when I work with somebody with a product, I either tell them, hey, I want my own, or I'll go make my own. Because once you white label and go out on your own, some people ain't gonna want you to go out on your own. I help you build that company. Why the heck would I want you to go away and go start off on your own? So it's one of those messy situations. It's some kind of unprofessional situation. And this is an unprofessional industry. So we have an unprofessional situation. So unfortunately to me, funding engineer got smeared so bad. Them coming back is going to probably always going to affect their bottom line. And I don't think they can sue over it or whatever. I'm not a lawyer. But to me, the only solution to this would be to come back as a different company. But I think it's good that this is happening because we can start weeding out these companies that are here, because too many prop firms are popping up. The broker situation got a little too messy as well, with all these offshore brokers just running willy-nilly, no one wanting to regulate themselves or do something to make it secure for us as traders to feel comfortable staying there and putting money in it. Because I don't feel comfortable putting a large amount of money in no broker at this moment, funded or not. The funded brokers, I mean the regulated brokers, are no fun. I'm under the firm belief, after watching and doing my research, that if you put a large amount of money in a broker, they start profiling you, and they start targeting your account. I personally believe that. Now that's all my thoughts, but I prefer prop firms over a lot of accounts for large capital to take larger trades, just because you're doing it without actually using your own money. And they're hoping that you blow the account, so they let you do it. And then when you win, the only problem that I see happening now is when you start winning and becoming profitable, you have to now worry about if this broker's going to go belly up or even pay you, because this is becoming a real concern now. I have a prop firm right now that it's been 2.5 months and I haven't got paid yet. And this is a prop firm that has not been talked about as far as all the stuff that's going on. So I'm thinking something's getting ready to go on with this prop firm. And I'm going to give them till February, to the end of February. But if by March I don't get paid, then I'm going to have to make this video exposing them as well. And of course I have my receipts, because I see that they made my payout disappear from the dashboard and everything. And I took screenshots and pictures of it. So hopefully it doesn't lead to that. But anyway, the funding engineer situation is just a lot of messiness going on, unfortunately, and they're gone. So just to show y'all what happens, because a lot of people say, oh, no, I see them, I went on the website. But look what happens when you click the login. Page not found. Okay? So this is what happens when you try to log in. So supposedly FPFX is the person who handles the login. When you log into the website and log into your account, they handle all of that. So funded engineers supposedly was supposed to be going to do it out on their own. So FPX decided to say, since you want to cut ties, we're going to expose you and blow them up. Allegedly, this is what the story is that I'm being told behind the scenes, that they decided to run a smear campaign on them. So if you ask funded engineer, that's what they're going to say. But if you ask FPX, they just say, hey, man, they doing a lot of shady stuff over there, giving away fake accounts, faking payouts, faking trades, and we don't want that. So that's where we're at with it. And unfortunately, that's the situation. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this, and what other prop firms do you want me to look out for, so we could keep tabs on this, because it seems like I'm making a video like this every other day now. Unfortunately, it's like nothing good to tell y'all about these prop firms and brokers. Now, this ain't even about the U.S. This is just in general. Like I said, this industry, ever since COVID, a lot of people got greedy, and it got messy. A lot of people are telling on one another. This is another, behind the scenes, I'm being told this is another situation where one person told on another, and that's how we got here. One person said, hey, I want to start my own back end. I want to become my own provider of my own tech provider. And the current tech provider said, oh, yeah, here you go. We going to put you on blast. And so allegedly, that's what I heard happen. So that's where we're at. So I'm in the video here. Y'all be good, man. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments. And for those of you who get mad and defend these prop firms, don't do that, because they are not in your favor. I don't care how good the conditions are. They want you to lose. They want your money. They don't want you to receive payouts. They don't want you to get any kind of winning trades. They may seem like they want payouts. They don't. Look, in this case, they're saying that they fake the payouts. That means that how much money were they really taking? If you're faking payouts, that means you don't have to pay anybody genuinely. So it's getting deeper. It's getting deeper and deeper this year. 2024 is starting off like a mess. So let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, and I'm out.